let's continue down into this path that doesn't matter. That therefore will have
It's just
balls
gonna
in
be
it.
enemies, isn't it? Well, there's a ball, but
Go
wait
where-
until the walls...
There was no cutscene marked for what?
It's a surprise attack. There's a
Oh.
ball in the cutscene.
This isn't gonna be like a...
Another one of these! God damn it!
Those weren't too obnoxious.
Yeah, if there's only one of those,
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Oh, it's sword blade. I think it makes the swords itself.
Yeah.
Oh wow, you've actually put. Wow, this is an amazing design document you have here.
Yeah, there you go. I've written you a design document of how to make a winning selection of fights.
Battle 1, enemy A. Battle 2, enemy B. Battle 3, 2 enemy A's. This goes on for a while. Battle 8, enemy A again, knowing nod to Battle 1, etc. Battle 7, 2 enemy A's, 1 enemy B. Battle 6, enemy C.
The point is, we shouldn't be fighting the same fight repeatedly because
Yeah.
it's completely pointless in a game where there is no carryover.
From the looks of things, this would be enemy C, because we fight these things slightly less.
Yeah, this is enemy C, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, see, it forged a Centaurian sword for some reason. So I'm onto his tactics. Whatever it is. I assume it's male. Is that sexist?
Nah.
Robots are
No,
In-
it's just acknowledging... No, well, it's Japanese, so if it's in Japan, robots default to female.
Do they?
Yes.
Weird. It's like classic cars.
Okay, we're smacking down that bitch. I just said that.
Yeah.
Whoops.
I'm not editing it out.
I know, you can't, because the game audio is coming through there as well. You can't even hide it.
He has done things like that.
Yeah. I have. I'm not going to.
I don't want you to.
I didn't.
You're
cut,
not one of us, so...
I didn't cut the horrendous racism out of the disaster LP. Check out the disaster LP.
Oh yeah. I love that because every time you think it's done, Psychoserum does say something else.
I feel sorry for Cooley because he knows us. It's a similar feeling I occasionally get with Wadiad. Like, I sometimes just feel sorry for you, man. Just want to make an LP, and here I am, just making the experience hell.
You weren't along for this.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. It means a lot.
There would be no LP. People would have gotten bored and stopped watching by the second Crystarium, but thanks to the ukuleles and the guitars and the harmonicas.
If I was doing all this on my own, I'd have given up by now.
Yeah, fair.
No one plays this game for fun.
People do.
Loads of people in our
That's
thread do.
So confusing. Like, I don't actively hate... Well, I do it.
Right now, I actively hate the game, but it'll go away.
Yeah.
But I still would probably want to do
There are a
something
lot of
else.
things that people say about this game that I don't agree with, that are negative, but at the same time, I wouldn't be playing it for fun.
Yeah.
Sorry for expecting people to enjoy it. It's a very Nigel Fungus thing of me to say. I am really happy that the ball was in the cutscene though.
Yeah. They do exist. They're not
3
just
electrodes.
Yeah!
So a non-organic thing that's not as good as the ones that we bought a million of. But we got an exciting fight that was a rehash of one that we've done before.
Bring up the map a second, there's something I want to point out. Object of interest, you might notice that there's none of them on this map. That was it, I'm done.
Yeah, that's pretty clever. That does translate to cutscene though.
Yeah.
How is the Crystarium doing?
How is it doing?
It's raining in Shanghai.
IDGI.
Here we go again.
Crystarium.
Trying to throw me off.
Crystarium. Do 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 do. Crystarium. 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 H-bomb, go.
Five hours for
This song. Edit this out because it's terrible. It's coming in tuned. That's it.
Crystarium.
Do Crystarium.
Crystarium.
Entrench! Woo!
Entrench, yay.
That was a
That was worth it.
ability.
Yeah, that was
I
good.
think we owned that entrench.
Yeah. We have fun. In our caravan in Wales.
I want someone to go through all the videos and put together a spreadsheet of all the time spent Crystariuming. And maybe also a video of all the songs ever sung throughout the LP.
How is Crystariuming going? Because I'm not actually paying attention when I'm singing songs.
It's going pretty Cristaria-y.
Like, are we developing at a rapid rate? Learning new exciting things?
Yeah, she's a doctor now. Of
Cool.
magic and Deshelga. Deshelga? What does that do?
She's also a doctor of ornithology.
Protega and Deep Shelga are the opposite of
Of protect and shell.
Protega and Shelga.
Oh, right. So it's really good at stopping shell, but...
No, really good at lowering the two defenses.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, shell isn't
Yeah, like,
power.
well, it is a power. Like, shell increases your magic defense.
And deshell decreases it. It doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't unshell.
Yeah.
That's different, I guess.
Although I think they do cancel each other out.
Oh, do they?
I'm sure they do, but they're also.
Because the opposite would be slightly weird and pointless.
Yeah.
I've started to fall back into the habit. And I keep thinking my phone's ringing. That weird noise.
Set your phone to something that doesn't sound anything like it.
Or set it to that theme and do this properly.
Oh no, my phone only has a few preset themes. It's really shitty.
Ah,
One of them, like the beginning of the ring, is like.
And this again.
Here comes one fight.
What are those two doing?
They're pacing.
What are those giant?
Because it's happened before, and these writers are hacks.
I like that she said not again. That almost makes it worthwhile that we'll be doing this for another 3 hours.
Damn it, we've already fought a boss. What are we still doing in this dungeon?
I don't remember these Final Fantasy games being so repetitive until now.
This one, like we... Okay, the worst thing is, ages ago we were talking about how this game always makes dungeons outlast their welcome. This one's now outlasted its welcome twice.
Yeah.
How do you manage that?
It's outlasted the period where you'd expect it to end.
Yeah.
Like it kept going again.
Yeah.
I'm sick of the fucking birds. Cure lightning. Yes.
Yeah. Oh god, Hope's dead and Lightning's near dead.
Fuck her. Cure lightning. This will be quick.
Just.
You want to pass my notes over H-bomb?
No.
Thank you.
31.
This'll
No
be
way.
quick. Provoke.
32.
Great. Is there some kind of good luck charm? Oh, we're still in the Hypodium. What is Hypodium even a word?
Maybe. Sometimes these games surprise you with that.
Like, hypo is definitely a prefix, but the other bit I don't know what it even is. Is there a way you can avoid the fight as long as possible when things drop in?
As long as possible, yes. How long possible is pretty short. Look at them flitting around.
I mean, is there a
Although
way-
you're doing pretty
Yeah,
good.
keep going. Yeah, you can run off the elevator. It stopped. Oh, oh what?
We got to the transept.
I think that's good.
Sticky knees.
It sounds like a term the Maoris would be offended if you put in your game. It sounds like one of their words.
33.
How can it end like this?
Big sticky knees.
Someone is yelling at me right now. Person who is yelling at me, I hate you.
Yeah. I like you. No, don't worry. If we abandon this because of this fight,
We're not going to.
If you did-
I've beaten basically this
if you
fight
did,
before.
no
I
one would
don't know
have to
what.
update the thread again, and you never get to the point where it was abandoned, which is kind of circular. But it is possible
Devote
to,
more time to the other LP.
which is already
That's
finished.
already finished recording, but like.
It is possible to ignore them until the elevator stops, and then you can just run away, right?
Oh, you got a preemptive strike.
How do I get a preemptive strike on something that's dropping in on me?
It dropped
Don't
onto
question
the,
it.
Dropped
Just
onto the sword. Oh!
I'm not
Told you not to do that.
complaining. I'm just confused.
Is the way to steal enemy moves?
No.
I want to know what Hope looks like if he does the forbidden dance.
you and everyone on Rule 34.
They probably already know.
Yeah, and it's probably done with lightning or snow. I hate that people have linked me to enough horrible fan art that I know the two most common pairings. And that both of them are Hope.
I remember once I tried to Google.
Well,
the-
Hope is the awful character, so he's the character that awful people like. Surely that's how it works.
I guess so, yeah.
I tried to look up this LP on DeviantArt because there are things for it.
Yes, there are.
And one of them was this horrible collage of Hope X Vanille screenshots from the game.
Yeah, I've seen.
Yeah.
I've also seen all the
I posted that in
edits.
threads,
Yeah, I've seen the edits, like using the character models that is just the lesbian relationship between Lightning and Fang. Where one comic made like that would be entertaining, and like yeah, someone had this idea. Okay, it's weird and fandomy, but whatever. But they've made like 20 comics of it.
Yeah. How would you have any pairings for characters in this when none of them have a character between them?
Because that means that there's no character or personality to get in the way of them just wanting to bone all the time.
So you're free to impose your own.
Yeah.
I think I just got a drop on that.
Yeah, excellent.
Well, it's true, you can probably get blindsided since it doesn't seem to have eyes.
Yeah. Launch again.
I mean, what even is that gigantic thing?
Did you notice, by the way, that Lightning like tried to swipe at it, but Fang had launched it? So she jumped, didn't go high enough, landed, jumped again, and went for it again.
So much damage.
And then the bottom's up.
Still looks fun.
A fair way through.
Is that easy?
Until it summons its dumb sword. Which isn't a problem, it just extends the fight.
Yeah.
The last time I managed to get the drop on one, didn't get around to it.
And the sword in itself isn't that much of a problem, but dividing your attention between it and this. I realise now that the thing does look a bit like a robot centaur would, but
Yeah.
centaurs are two animals and robot centaurs couldn't possibly be that because they're all robot.
Yeah.
It's a robot version of the centaur, but the centaur is the top half of a person and the bottom half of a horse.
It's the
Yeah.
top half of a robot.
Well,
human.
the top half of a human stuck on top of a horse's not head.
Yeah. Okay, I've got a good feeling about going through the next door.
I wish I could say I did.
I've lost all feeling.
I know.
I've lost all feeling in my brain. We're getting really frequent save points for some reason.
Because it knows this is bullshit and we hate it.
I think they literally copy and pasted the save point rooms, so they forgot to take out the save point half the time.
Because there is a version without one.
Yeah.
And that pops up sometimes.
That's just when they could bother themselves enough to take it out.
We're apparently close enough to enemies for it to have gone into your close to enemies mode.
But there's nothing around.
There they are.
There they are.
Hi, birds.
Oh, what a surprise.
But why?
Never fails.
There's just the two of them, though. When we fought two of these and one of the yellow ones before.
There is no rhyme or reason to these fights.
I'm just continuing to point out that this is complete nonsense.
Yeah.
I mean, the point of the game is how do you deal with this? We know we can deal with this.
Yeah.
We're better than we were last time even. Like, this is...
But like... Even if you could stomach having like a couple of the same fight, which you really shouldn't have to, like, it's now got to the point where there are 4 enemy types and they are throwing us to them in any combination and not getting them progressively harder or anything, but just deciding, right, this time we'll use this combination, this time we'll use this one. Like, completely arbitrarily.
They are treating the fights as if they were random battles when the game is not built for that.
Yeah.
It's like, if there was attrition between fights, it would work, sort of.
Yeah.
Because, like, fighting lots of the same fight, you've lost stuff because of it.
Yeah.
Or if they could program the elevator sequences properly. So that people
would
attacked you in the fight. Like, people came in and out. But that would mean you'd have to have synergy between the battle guys and the background guys, and I don't think that happened.
This game having, like, actually cutting to different scenery for battles is bullshit.
Yeah, yeah.
They should just
Like,
have the menu
I'm
come
not
up.
asking for it to be,
Yeah.
Final Fantasy XII Xenoblade style, but it...
I think down on the bridge the menu should have come up and let us fight. There shouldn't be any bullshit about teleporting to a similar, but not quite the same arena from a previous part of the game. And then cutting back. This is pretty amateur.
Yeah.
Like, you think this is something that they enjoy having the opportunity to do differently with
Yeah.
the new technology, but they just don't bother.
The thing is, people complained about Final Fantasy XII, and thus nothing it did can possibly have been valid.
Yeah.
It was 12. Was it? Oh, no, it was 10. I was thinking about the one that got the horrible sequel.
12.
12 got a weird sequel on DS.
Really? What was
Oh.
that?
Final Fantasy XII Revenant Wings.
Oh,
I've
great.
never heard of it.
I've heard of it, but...
It's essentially a real-time strategy game.
Oh, so 2 people are dead and Lightning is asleep.
She's not asleep, she's stopped.
What is that for?
She's asleep.
Doesn't heal.
No, the thing is, sleep goes away when you get hit.
Ah, I see.
Oh, right. Oh, because you get snapped out of it, I guess. Oh,
They stole her time. Again.
Is he the Phoenix?
oh. Well, all we have to do is hope
And like this.
we don't do that again. All we have to do is hope that they don't do that move.
Except there's the one enemy that is its entire purpose for existing.
Yeah.
Ah.
34.
It gave us a free... Like they jumped up on the bridge already charging at us the first time.
Yeah, whereas this time it gave us the preemptive strike.
I think that's why it gave us the strike last time.
Right, kill this motherfucker.
I see those gigantic numbers and think that must be good, and then they get back up and kill us.
Excellent. Right. Now you just gotta kill the Stakane.
All we have to do is
Skatane.
not be bored out of our minds.
Yeah. We can get through this, guys. I believe in us. I believe in Wadiad's ability to play a game. I believe in our ability to still be enthused by everything that is going on. Look at that bird. Isn't he quite...
I think I would rather listen to any song by Derek Bailey ever in incredibly slow motion a million times than any more of this.
You remembered his name?
I did, yeah. I made a point of remembering it so I could reference it in the video.
Excellent.
Because now I am Barry Douglas. I would do something like that. And not normal page.
Nigel Fungus.
We had to write it down, it was too good to remember.
Alright, you got this, man.
Shut up, Pope. We should have said that before.
The thing is, when this dungeon does end, I'm gonna think it's a fake out and that we're gonna carry on.
And we'll be really
Like, we'll be hours into the game, long having finished this dungeon, and I'll still think that the dungeon's coming back.
Yeah, like, oh,
this dungeon will haunt my dreams.
we'll still think we're in this dungeon throughout the rest of the game. Maybe that's it, maybe we just keep going deeper and deeper.
Yeah.
Maybe the twist is the training is the mission.
It was
Damn it!
all a dream
Why
all along.
again?
Eisen never died.
The game
Why
is literally
again?
The game is literally taunting you with the
Two
concept.
of the yellow ones. That's just.
That's variation, right?
It's actually a really shitty variation that will make it quite hard.
Oh yeah.
And that
Because the
sucks.
yellow ones are the ones doing the bullshit status effect.
But they jump in now, so the game is literally taunting you with the idea of not having to fight anymore. And he keeps going.
Every time you're like, yeah, good joke, guys, let's move on. And they're like, no, no. Hey,
They're dead.
how about I come back behind you and go boo again?
We got the drop on this one. It jumped up from below the bridge, and then we got the drop on it.
It got the drop on us, and we still got the preemptive strike.
This game.
This game.
Wish I could follow Saz's lead.
Yeah,
Yeah, I assume being able to pick the leader comes soon. Like that's
you'd hope.
yeah. It's been what 26 hours now. They should give it
Much
that
longer.
soon.
We might have hit hour 30 by now. I don't know though. I don't like to look because that'll just...
Not even on the in-game timer, which has got a bunch of bullshit times from beginning the game turned on doing nothing.
Oh really? Fair. What are we at then?
Not
I didn't
not
actually see
that
that.
much bullshit time. But...
Yeah, and also I think every time you die, it doesn't count those bits. And
Oh,
we've
fair.
died.
No, that's us
32
keeping
times.
playing the game, so I think that will actually be on the clock.
Oh right.
Because of the retry button.
Oh yeah, it's not like go back to a save, is it? It's
Yeah.
retry.
That was.
Please don't
horrible.
be a boss, please don't be a boss, please don't, you're gonna be a boss.
It's gonna be a different boss and then an end, and then it's over. No. It's another
It's the
Are we gonna have to fight two of those at once?
black background. The background will be added later. And they're gonna combine, and it's gonna be an interesting. No. Oh, you fight them one at a time as well. It's not even.
Nah, it'll spawn them both in, won't it?
No.
No!
No.
So, just two identical fights.
I'm gonna have a little snooze. While it's forging the blade, is it harder to hit it, or does hitting the shield thing count as damage?
It was damaging.
It was, yeah.
It's a really well designed sword.
Oh yeah, it's a nice looking sword.
It's got a pretty pattern on the sword, but the blade isn't all holes in it and shit.
They never got around to designing the person who would be wielding it though. But
They were trying to put it in that Centauran's hand. But they were like, does he even have hands?
Yeah.
I don't know what these parts of him are. Let's just have it float. can do this.
I don't doubt your ability to do this right here because you've done this exact same thing.
Fight over and over and over and over and over
Yeah.
and over.
Do it with all medics as a challenge.
Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some Earthbound shit here, guys. I want all of you watching this to pray for Wadiad. All of our voices united as one.
Pray
I believe in you,
backwards through
Wadiad. I believe in you. That's what you need to say. You need to say, I believe in you, Wadiad. I believe in you.
Well, shit, it brought its sword back.
Oh. I want to do Earthbound shit in the sense that you can skip the fights if you know you can win them. Even though we've been losing those fights, I just want to skip them. But then there would be no content in the game.
I remember a couple of hours back, we were sort of talking about, gameplay, because it's obviously the only time you actually get to
Do anything.
contribute. Now I desperately hope for a really long cutscene with, like, I don't know, a big sky battle where you're sort of like, I wish I could play this, but you know that if you were playing it, it would be terrible.
Yeah, just an hour maybe. That will do.
Yeah.
Just an hour or two. Just
I want to see, you know what I actually do genuinely want to see? Another flashback. A playable one where we just walk around and talk to people.
Fang's flashback where she's having fun as well.
Yeah.
I don't care, it's dead.
Yeah. We've got full TP anyway.
Now let's do it again.
Gotta
crying
do
inside.
no secret dream.
She's strutting like she was strutting like a fucking.
He's
model.
clearly not that bothered with fighting us. We can just go around and focus in.
No. Oh no. Okay, didn't think you'd got that one.
I think I'm starting to get the stealth mechanics of this game down, and they're stupid.
Right.
Just walk around. I think it's more the angle. It's not really stealth, it's just preemptive.
Yeah, no, but like there is a method in which they can catch, like they can notice
If
you.
they
and
notice
turn around.
you don't.
Get the preempt.
Oh,
So
you
it's
can't
not
ever
just
do it.
hit them from the back of their character model.
Oh right.
Or maybe these are just really inattentive enemies. Because there is
Oh, there
apparently
is like,
difference.
yeah,
Yeah.
the different enemies are easier to.
They're robots with no eyes. It's gonna be difficult not to preemptively strike them.
Oh, fuck off. The sword bullshit.
The mechanic is kind of interesting, having the stagger bar as like a kind of damage multiplier, but there's so much focus on it that it isn't interesting. Let's design a better RPG as we play this one.
Okay, first one, it would not do anything that was in this.
I would make a character exactly like Lightning, but I would call her Cloud 2.
I would make a character called Hope, and then I would write him out of the game.
And then I would never put him in the game.
Yeah.
I'd have him in the deleted characters list.
I'd write a character called Hope, and I'd give him all of the traits that I removed from the characters I liked. And then I would cut him out of the game just before it shipped. Also, I would leak a version where all characters are replaced by him, so that all the pirated versions would be him.
That's what they should have done.
And the worst thing is, the DeviantArt community would think that that was the best interpretation of my game.
Because they love the characteristics of Hope.
Yep.
I like to think that Hope is... They're sort of pulling a Shinji, they're trying to make you feel bad about yourself by putting a terrible character in.
Yeah, they want you to look at Hope and think, wait, Hope is like me.
But instead the game seems to expect you to respect Hope.
Yeah, man, Hope is just like me, and that makes him badass. I throw around my boomerang all the time.
I need to believe in myself more too.
He's named so appropriately because I have regained hope in myself and my future.
Courage is the magic that turns dreams into reality. I've never even played that game.
I have no idea what that's a reference
Tales
to.
of Symphonia 2.
If Hope was a real life person, he would have an anime body filler.
Yes.
everyone.
Whereas Snow would also have an anime pillow, but it would be a standard-sized pillow.
How is this going worse? I'm like doing the same thing and it's not working as well.
I think it expects you to do it faster every time.
Alright, let's save.
No, like the fights are actually going worse.
Let's
That means there's
save.
another video of
So
this, at
like
least.
they're
Yeah.
maybe leveling up the enemies or something.
Maybe.
Am I saving and we're doing Crystarium in the first?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Guys, thank you for sticking with us. I've been Porklift. This has been Wadiad and
This guy.
Nigel
Fungus.
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 See you later, guys. It's been cool.